Welcome back to Youtopia Bay, where we build a bigger city with each new subscriber. 190 new people have joined since our last video, bringing the population of our city to 870. It seems the growth of our city has really kicked into a higher gear. I'm delighted to announce that we're approaching 1,000 subscribers, our first very significant milestone. With our town expanding at such an impressive pace, today's video will concentrate on establishing a solid foundation for the future, ensuring that our town remains a delightful place to reside even when we're 10 times our current size. We will examine opportunities to expand the pedestrian zone, enhance our tram network, and explore the expansion of the harbour. Let's begin our video by ascending high into the clouds to gain a bird's-eye view and assess the current situation. In the far northwestern parts of town, we have our farming area, which serves as the source of all our food. Next, we encounter 3 major points of interest: the City Hall, the park, and the harbour. These landmarks are respectively situated there, and there. Adjacent to the harbour, we find a thriving industrial zone, which will play an increasingly vital role in both goods production and our town's economy. Next, we come to the residential areas, which can be broadly divided into 3 distinct neighbourhoods. First and foremost, there's downtown, where the majority of our residents reside, alongside a diverse range of shops and restaurants. Then we have the harbour district, characterised by high population density and a small physical footprint. This area also hosts the city's bars and nightlife. Lastly, we have the suburbs, comprised entirely of low-density housing and heavily reliant on cars for transportation. Our current objective is to establish efficient connections between all these areas, minimizing any adverse impact on our citizens. This undertaking will necessitate thorough planning and will be a gradual process. For now, our initial step will involve constructing a direct road connecting the harbour to the farming area. This road will enable all traffic between the 2 areas to bypass the city completely. As our city expands, we may consider reinforcing this vital route with a train line if the need arises. While in the farming area, we observe the establishment of 3 new farms. One of these farms specializes in strawberries and jam production, while the adjacent one is dedicated to cattle ranching. The 3rd farm transforms a portion of the hillside into a new vineyard. Moving on, we have a significant upgrade planned for our tram line. In addition to adding 2 additional streetcars to enhance service frequency, we are extending the line across the water to reach the suburban area. This expansion will reduce the reliance on cars in the suburban neighborhood on the south bank and integrate it seamlessly into our city. To allow for the passage of the tram, we will need to make some modifications to the existing bridge. Additionally, a new stop is added to allow the neighborhood easy access to the tram network. The tram tracks are extended, stretching all the way until we reach the river once more. The cornerstone of our new transportation plan, and a notable addition to our city, is the construction of a large bridge. This bridge will facilitate the safe passage of pedestrians, trams, cars, and bicycles across the river, connecting both sides effectively. This leads us seamlessly back to the harbour district, where we complete the circuit by connecting our new tram line to the existing one and constructing an additional stop specifically for this area. The enhanced connectivity brings about increased activity in the district, with the opening of a music shop, a small supermarket, and a computer shop. Moreover, the neighborhood welcomes 103 new residents. To conclude the upgrade in the area, we extend the docks all the way up to the bridge. We start off this sizable construction project by driving sheet piles deep into the ground, acting as a temporary dam. This enables us to drain the water, granting us access to the riverbed. With the soil removed and stored onto a nearby barge for later use, we can now extend our dock wall. Finally, we'll let the water back in. These newly expanded spaces are swiftly occupied by the construction of 4 new houseboats and the establishment of a pontoon to accommodate the docking of pleasure craft. Currently, the harbour serves a mixed purpose, encompassing residential, commercial, and recreational functions. However, this dynamic will undergo a transformation in the future. As our industrial area seeks additional space to expand, the Utopians will need to further extend the harbour, dedicating specific docks for industrial shipping. Further evidence of the industrial area's eagerness to expand can be observed by the construction of a new workshop specializing in the production and repair of machinery and equipment. Adjacent to the bridge, we witness ongoing reinforcement of the riverbank in preparation for the construction of a small ferry terminal. These ferries will establish direct connections between even the most remote islands and the heart of Youtopia Bay. The inaugural ferry transports a group of 14 new residents, eager to establish their own homes on one of the islands within the bay. Adjacent to Fisherman Island, we witness a resident undertaking the construction of a unique dwelling, a stilt house positioned on the shallow seabed of our tranquil bay. In the final part of today's video, we'll conclude on a high note, quite literally as we venture to the breathtaking Utopian hills. The remaining new residents have chosen to seek solace far above the bustling city. The first house to be built in this elevated setting belongs to a wind turbine technician who has opted to eliminate the commute entirely. Continuing along the winding road, 8 more houses emerge, each offering awe-inspiring panoramic views of our city. At the summit of the hill, taking full advantage of its prime location, our last new resident of the day embarks on the construction of a radio mast. With this endeavor, they are set to launch the city's very first radio station. This exciting addition promises to bring news, entertainment, and an even bigger sense of community to the residents of our expanding town. If you're a new subscriber to the channel and have a specific location preference for the construction of your house in the next video, please feel free to mention it in the comments. That concludes our video for today. I would like to thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video enjoyable. If you did, please leave a like as it helps expand the reach of our city. Stay tuned for our next upload, which could very well see us past the 1,000 subscriber mark. Thank you again and see you in the next video. Youtopia Bay, building a bigger city with each new subscriber.